Alright guys, so just a little update on what's been going on with me the past couple of weeks. If for those of you who've been following me for a while now, you'll know that I experiment very deeply in a lot of different health remedies and things like that. I don't know, I'm just really, just a very strong, passionate, deep interest of mine to explore the realms of holistic healing and food and nutrition. I guess I'm a personal trainer, and I don't know, this is kind of like my niche, I guess you can call it. Anyway, so I very recently, about a week ago, over the weekend, learned the extreme benefit of relaxed, natural, deep diaphragmatic breathing. And I'm not talking to the point where it's like a Shaolin monk or something, where I'm like meditating all the fucking time. Or I mean, they don't even do that, but you catch my drift. I'm just saying the benefit of slowing down your breathing and how much of a difference it makes for you to relax and take some time to actually breathe deep into your diaphragm, or at least learn to slow down your breathing. Now, it's interesting. I've been dealing with uh, overbreathing or hyperventilation syndrome for the past 2 years. And basically, what this really is, it's just I actually like started to smoke weed for like a month, and I didn't know how to smoke it right. And since you I guess suck the smoke in through your mouth, I was like smoking it really quickly, and think about it, it's like so I was pretty much hyperventilating, and I had a really bad trip. I was extremely high on THC or marijuana and hyperventilating at the same time, so I blacked out. I thought I was in like the spirit world or some crazy shit. And honestly, from there, it became a downward spiral. Now, it was a very simple it was a very simple ordeal and had a very simple cause and simple explanation. But what that does is it causes panic syndrome, where you're like you feel like you're dying, and then for me, since I'm a very analytical and logical person, I was constantly searching for my symptoms and how to cure my brain tumor or whatever I thought I had. And this became a vicious cycle. And I pretty much pushed a lot of people and a lot of things away because I was so focused on what the hell is wrong with me. I was so focused on figuring out the cure for my imaginary disease that I pushed away. Like, I didn't have time to work to really enjoy my friends or any of that. I pretty much shut out all my gratitude. Like, I quit paying attention to like living life, and I paid a lot more attention to like a fear of death or something. Um, all it ever really was like hyperventilation, among other things. But at the core of my issues, learning how to breathe was very essential. So simply put, yeah. So anyway, fast forward and blah blah blah. Um, so thought that like if I just slow down my breathing and breathe deep every day, that it would completely solve all of my issues and I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. So this week I started a new powerlifting cycle because last week I took the entire week off. So on Monday I started taking pre-workout again. I started off with 1 scoop of C4, and that's really not very potent at all. And I really didn't feel any crazy effects from what I remember. So just 1 scoop of C4, and I had like the coffee earlier that morning or something, and I was all right. Now the next day, on Tuesday, I took 2 scoops of my pre-workout. I was awake all damn night, and I had a really like hardcore case of night sweats. I've been dealing with similar issues of night sweats and insomnia, and then nervousness and other things, all in that same category for a while now, for like a year or two, ever since the hyperventilation syndrome or overbreathing started. But here's the thing. Um, it is definitely like a whole spectrum of different things. It's not just like learning how to breathe. That's essential. Um, but if you're smoking crack or something and you're deep breathing, it's really not going to stop yourself from like, the negative side effects. So anyway, I thought that it had to do with another ingredient that was inside my pre-workout. So yesterday, I decided to go ahead and take 500 milligrams of caffeine pre-workout, and this was the most retarded thing I've done in a long time. The kind of caffeine I was consuming was these little artificially colored, artificially sweetened. They have a bunch of like toxins in them, packets of drink mix, and I took 500 milligrams of caffeine worth of this fucking disgusting crap. I mean, it tastes amazing, but it's completely like not great for you at all, and it goes against everything that I've been preaching and I've learned the past couple of months and the past year. So 500 milligrams of this shit, and this was at like 5 o'clock or so. And of course, I end up paying for it all night. Nervousness, like extreme like lethargy and agitation, extreme lack of concentration. I didn't know. I mean, it was just like a ride of fucking edginess. I didn't get to sleep till like 8 in the morning. I was sweating chronically all night. It was just fucking retarded. So I have definitely narrowed it down to, first of all, I can't be abusing caffeine like I used to. When I was younger, I would be able to drink 5 monsters a day, and I kept that up for about 3 years before I started to really start to feel fucked up. Um, At the time that I used to abuse caffeine, I was also taking Seroquel, which is it's a they call it like a psychiatric medicine that increases your serotonin, and it basically keeps the serotonin in your brain while the drug is active. And I believe that it also is an antagonist for dopamine, which means it blocks dopamine. So that might explain why I could get away with drinking so much caffeine and not feeling the negative crash effects of it, which is interesting. So now that I'm not on some crazy medication, I think that that's the ultimate reason why I just can't take caffeine anymore, because all the negative effects started happening around the time when I stopped taking the Seroquel, which is interesting. Very, very key factor here. Cannot just ignore it. Anyway, so deep breathing is definitely a good thing. Something that I plan to practice a lot because it is the easiest way to ease stress. And then, listening to my body and making sure I'm getting all the nutrients I need, taking ginsems and other adaptogens. And then, if I have any sort of caffeine whatsoever, it's got to be coming from yerba mate or fucking, green tea or something natural that also kind of has a relaxing effect. Because I felt good on the yerba mate. But yeah, these artificial drinks and the extreme doses of caffeine and all this other stuff, it's been well documented of the effects it has on people. For me, I think that it's just God, I feel like it's just not for me at all. So a wide spectrum of different things, and then you can tell like my voice is hoarse. I actually had what I believe is an allergic reaction from all the different toxins that was in that little drink packet, the artificial colors and all that. It's very hard to actually completely believe, like, I can't believe that I'm having these kind of effects and it's caused by caffeine. But because I used to drink like 15 monsters every night and stuff like that, I used to still get to sleep. I used to enjoy the crash and all of that. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like the evidence is definitely telling me that I need to really, really take it easy on this shit. And overall, I mean, I just really love health and stuff. I love the natural energy sources. So I think, I mean, definitely if I'm going to be doing anything, it's got to be like tea or yerba mate, or at the very most, some bulletproof coffee. Because that stuff's actually got minerals and it's beneficial to your body. If I really need a boost. But I don't think I even need a boost. I honestly enjoy being more relaxed than anything. So on a side note, I've been itching a lot, and I think I've been onto this idea that I might have some kind of scabies or something I got from some girl like 2 months ago. Now at first I freaked out, went to the emergency room and got some pesticide cream and pretty much fucked up my skin. But considering all the different options, I think that maybe my skin is just extremely irritated, and I need to, or maybe it's an allergic reaction to some of the detergent that I use or the soap that I was using, and itching it just makes it worse. And I know that cream, after that stuff they gave me from the emergency room, after I put it on my skin, it looked like it just made it worse. So aside all of that, I'm going to get me some neem leaf, which is a natural cure for it. I'm just going to take it because, honestly, not only does the neem cure all sorts of pesticide or all sorts of parasites and things like that, it also is an antiviral, an antifungus. It's been studied. It's being studied for treating cancer, and I need to detox all this crap out of my body right now anyway. Neem helps you detox your liver. That's what I was reading. So aside from that, I got a 400-pound deadlift this week, so I'm going to try to get it on film. I was sleeping all day today. I just don't feel in the mood for a whole lot of shit at all. And we will see how I'm feeling tomorrow. So I hope that that's been resourceful for you, everyone. So understand, you really got to listen to your body and consider all sorts of different possibilities. And don't just assume one diagnosis and freak out like I did for a while. I'm done.